Hello and welcome to my Sunday serenade. Slip off your shoes and spike the lemonade. We got some old songs, new songs, jazz songs and blues songs, right from the hit parade. So welcome to my Sunday serenade. I'm glad to see ya. Welcome to my Sunday serenade. Hi. This is my Women's History Serenade. We're going to deal with songs that women have written and things that women have done. Things that women have invented that you have absolutely no idea, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And some biographical songs that I've written about some amazing women who have done stuff that isn't publicized as much because we're women, but we're fixing that. Yes, we're fixing all of that. All right. Hi, Michelle Solomon. How you doing? Always nice to see you. All right, I'm going to sing a song that I wrote about Jackie Mitchell. Now, who is Jackie Mitchell? Jackie Mitchell was 18 years old when she struck out Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig in the same exhibition baseball game. They figured, oh, what the hell, let's try this woman out. Sure, it'll sell tickets and it'll make people laugh. Well, hardly. Here's what happened, and this is, I have to tell you, a true story. The year was 1931, an exhibition baseball game. The Yankees played an unknown team. Chattanooga Lookouts was its name. Babe Ruth stepped up to bat. To the pitcher, he tipped his hat. What happened next will sound absurd, but it's the truth, every word. That's right. Strike one, caught the corner. Babe watched that ball whiz by. Strike two, sinking slider. Babe swung and missed this time. He scowled at the pitcher, that puny thing. The crowd was crazy now, and before Lou knew what was happening, hey, strike three, it was over, witnessed by the whole wide world. Lou stormed to the dugout, he'd just been struck out by a girl. Mighty Jackie, strikeout queen, struck him out at 17. Every paper and magazine cheered for Jackie Mitchell, the strikeout queen. Up next, Lou Gehrig, well known as Iron Horse. First pitch, sinking slider. He fanned the air with mighty force. He glared at the pitcher. He checked his swing. The crowd was on its feet, and before Lou knew what was happening, strike three, down the middle, the greatest batter in the world. Stormed back to the dugout, he'd just been struck out by a girl. Mighty Jackie, strikeout queen, struck him out at 17. Every paper and magazine cheered for Jackie Mitchell, the strikeout queen. Well, Commissioner decided that Jackie should be fired, 'cause baseball's not a woman's game. But we know the truth, she struck out Babe Ruth, and now she's in the Hall of Fame. Bop-doo, bop, bop-doo, wow. Bop-doo, bop, Doo doo, bum bum bum. Hey, Mighty Jackie, the strikeout queen, struck him out at 17. Every paper and magazine cheered for Jackie Mitchell, the strikeout queen. Yeah, and it's a true story. Let me show you some pictures of Jackie, because here's the picture book that inspired me to write the story. When I was a teacher, Mighty Jackie, the Strikeout Queen by Marissa Moss, and illustrated by C.F. Payne, as you can see there. And here's a picture of Jackie. Ruth strikes out. There she is. There are some pictures of her shaking Babe Ruth's hand and Lou Gehrig's hand, but they are of very poor quality. So I couldn't really get a good one for you. Let's see. Next song I'm going to sing for you is about Celia Cruz. Now, how many of you have heard of Celia Cruz? Celia came from Cuba, Celia Cruz. Hi, Stan, how are you? Hi, Sue Grenzick. Hi, brother-in-law. Nice to see you all. I'm going to show you also some pictures of Celia. All right, this is the picture book that inspired me. Also, when you teach elementary school kids, there's all these great picture books around. They're really inspiring. This is Celia Cruz, and she brought salsa to the world. So I'm going to sing for you her song, which I wrote with Les Julian. A little girl in Havana sings her brothers and sisters to sleep. Señoras y señoritas stop to listen, they don't make a peep, so you can hear her melodies. They sound like rolling waterfalls and hummingbirds in mango trees. Now all Havana's smiling, a celebration. Rumba, mambo, jazz that swing, less sweeter than a sugar azúcar. Whenever Celia sings, cuando canta Celia, cuando canta Celia. The little girl grows up singing, joins a popular Cubano band, Sonora Matancera. She spreads her new music throughout the land. She brings it to America, New York, Miami, Hollywood, then Europe, Asia, Africa. She's crowned the queen of salsa. Timbales, trompetas, rumba, mambo, jazz that swings, yeah, sweeter than a sugar azúcar. Whenever Celia sings, cuando canta Celia, cuando canta Celia. Whenever Celia sings, there is laughter. Stars are twinkling above. Whenever Celia sings, there is laughter. There is love. La 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 la. We hear delicious melodies that sound like rolling waterfalls and hummingbirds in mango trees. Now all the world's rejoicing, our celebration. Music soars on heaven's wings, sweeter than sugar, azúcar, whenever Celia sings. Timbales, trompetas, rumba, mambo, jazz that swings, sweeter than sugar, azúcar, whenever Celia sings. Cuando canta Celia, cuando cantas, whenever Celia sings. Cuando canta, whenever Celia sings. Ole. Whenever Celia sings, that's Celia Cruz. So, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is having a good time. What's going on, huh? Oh, thank you, Stan. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Yes. Donna, hi. Oh, good. Good. I hope to see your friends, Donna. And it's good to see you, too. I'd like to welcome everybody. Tell all your friends. I mean, it's free entertainment. And I love singing for you. When I see you there and I feel your energy, it just brings me makes me happier than normal. Playing music is so much fun and it feels good for the soul. Vitamin M. Vitamin M. So now I'm going to sing a song by, not Celia, Leslie Gore. There she is. AKA Leslie Sue Goldstein from New York. Brooklyn, I think. Incredible voice. Way ahead of her time. She died young. She was like 68. She had lung cancer, but she did a lot of, she did some television, a lot of television appearances, and she was very, very prophetic with this song that I'm going to sing for you. I couldn't believe the song came out in 1963, and she wrote it, and it goes like this. You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. Please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. You don't own me. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I'd never stay. I don't tell you what to do. Don't tell you what to say. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young and I love to be young. I'm free and I love to be free, to live my life whenever I want, say and do whatever I please. You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. Please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. I'm young and I love to 1963. Wow, huh? Wow. And it became a hit, which is really great because everything else was about, oh, my man, where's my man? I'm sorry. Oh, or I love you and we're getting married. And this was just so cool. Okay. All right. Let me see. Yes, Carol Nelson. Carol Nelson, how are you? Yes. Hi, Jane. Nice to see you. Yes, I hope you all remember this song. Ludmilla, buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Hey, Luke. Hey, Luke. All right. Yes, we were 13 years old when You Don't Own Me came out. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Okay. Now, let me see. I'm going to do a song for you that I just wrote this week. And I want to show you the woman that I'm singing about. Has anyone heard of Claudette Colvin? I would like to see. If you have, please text me yes. I'll wait a few minutes. Text me yes that you've heard of this woman, this young girl. Okay, so far nobody. Okay, that's not surprising. I hadn't heard of her either before this week. Claudette Colvin, I will tell you her story. I was so moved by her story that within about 2 days, Susan Gulliford, you're just in time for the intellectual portion of our program. Susan, have you heard of Claudette Colvin? If you have, please say yes. Nobody's saying yes. Okay, you will know who she is after this. Okay, hi. Claudette Colvin. This song tells the whole story. 9 whole months before Rosa Parks, Claudette Colvin made a scene. Refused to move to the back of the bus. Young Claudette was just 15, so here is the story of Claudette Colvin. Happened back in March of 55. Remember the story of Claudette Colvin. We've got to keep her legacy alive. Driver snarled, "You better get up." Claudette cried, but kept her seat, saying, "I got my constitutional rights. You can't throw me out on the street." But 2 cops dragged her off the bus, called her bitch and thing and whore. Claudette closed her eyes and she prayed as they slammed the jailhouse door. This is the story of Claudette Colvin. Happened back in March of 55. Remember the story of Claudette Colvin. Gotta keep her legacy alive. Reverend Johnson paid her bail. Hometown folk were pleased and proud. Claudette blazed a freedom trail before most people dare speak out. So you wonder, why is Rosa Parks the only one in history books? Well, because the NAACP said Rosa Parks had whiter looks. So that is the story of Claudette Colvin. Happened back in March '55. Remember the story of Claudette Colvin. Gotta keep her legacy alive. Gotta keep her legacy alive. Claudette Colvin, yes. And everything that I said is true, exactly true. Claudette is now 81 years old, and she lives in the Bronx. It took her a while to find work, and she was shunned in a lot of places. But she moved to the Bronx from Montgomery, Alabama, became a nurse's aide, and now she's retired. She worked as a nurse's aide for 35 years, and I'm going to try and get that song to her. So, if anybody knows anybody that I might be able to get that song to her, because she was so brave. I mean, she didn't have the backing of anybody. She didn't plan it. It wasn't a PR thing. She'd been studying civil rights in school. Do you know that black people back then, were not allowed to try on clothes? So they had, or even shoes. So they had to draw on a brown paper bag an outline of themselves. And they brought that to the store. Can you imagine this? Yes, she was very brave. She was very, very brave. And by the way, how many of you know, and you may know this already, how many of you know that the song Blackbird by Paul McCartney is about a black woman that he saw being mistreated at the bus stop? Blackbird singing in the dead of night, mend these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you've been waiting for this moment to arrive. I never would have known that that's what it's about, but that's what he said. So we'll have to give that song another listen. Many more listens, of course. Okay. Here's a song about another brave young kid, and her name is Faith. And this is kind of my rap song, as rap as I could ever get. Don't laugh, don't laugh. This was on a Grammy Award-winning album, this song. The album is called All About Bullies, Big and Small. And this is a song about a little girl named Faith who stood up to a very big bully. It's amazing. And I wrote it with a woman named Nancy Schimmel. Nancy, you may not have heard of, but Nancy is the daughter of Malvina Reynolds, who wrote the song, Little Boxes on the Hillside, Little Boxes, that song, which I'm sure many of you have heard of. Ah, Joyce, welcome. So Nancy and I wrote this song. It started out as it was long distance. She's in California. And it ended up as long distance. And finally, she had the idea, and I fiddled with it until we both liked it. And I added some melody. So here we go. Faith was timid. Faith was shy. If you said boo, it made her cry. She played mostly by herself, hid her drawings on a shelf. Faith would never raise her hand. No one dreamed she'd take a stand. Then one day in the school playground, a big kid pushed a small kid down. Faith jumped up, yelled, "Cut that out! Leave that kid alone right now." All the children gathered round, cheered Faith with this joyful sound. Jumping Jimmy, go girl, shout it out around the world. Jumping Jimmy, lead the way. You got to take a leap of faith. Big kid stopped dead in his tracks. The kids just stared and he stared back. And Then he turned and walked away. A miracle took place that day, and timid Faith was scared no more. The cheers rang louder than before. Jumping Jimmy, go girl, shout it out around the world. Jumping Jimmy, lead the way. You got to take a leap of faith. Yeah, I want to make a difference in this world, and think about that little girl. She wasn't brave, she wasn't tough, till one day she just had enough. You see, still waters run real deep, so when it's time, you take your leap. Jumping Jimmy, boys and girls, shout it out around the world. Jumping Jimmy, lead the way. You got to take a leap of faith. Oh, jumping Jimmy, boys and girls, you got to take a leap of faith. Leap of faith. This is the one week that I didn't take requests because I was very hell-bent on just focusing on certain people. And the next one I want to focus on, after Claudette, is Harriet Tubman. Where is she? There she is. This is, I hope, the portrait that will be on the $20 bill. Now, Harriet Tubman never lost a passenger on her Underground Railroad, and she brought 300 people to freedom. There was once a person who said they wanted to go back, and she pointed a gun at him and she said, you stay with us or I'll kill you, because she knew that he would be tortured and he would talk. So of course he stayed, and everybody that went with her went to freedom. They reached the North. So boy, time flies when you're having fun. I have so many songs I want to do for you, and I don't know if I can have time to do them all, but we'll try. I know every tree, every turn on this trail. I live and breathe for freedom. I follow the North Star so I never fail. I live and breathe for freedom. I lead folks from darkness up into the light, then come back for more in the dead of the night. So follow that star and follow me. Hold on to your dream of liberty. I will get to the north, I guarantee, 'cause I live and breathe for freedom. Now don't bring a thing except the clothes on your back. I live and breathe for freedom. Whatever you need, got it here in my sack. I live and breathe for freedom. Red pepper to keep dogs from tracking us down. Sleeping pills for the babies, we can't make a sound. Follow that star and follow me. Hold on to your dream of liberty. We'll get to the north, I guarantee, 'cause I live and breathe for freedom. I've saved 100 people. I've saved 200 more. Oh, the South is getting angry. There's gonna be a war. I fight for the North. I know the terrain. I'll fight till our people are free again. Follow that star and follow me. Hold on to your dream of liberty. We'll get to the north, I guarantee, 'cause I live and breathe for freedom. Follow that star and follow me. Hold on to your dream of liberty. We'll get to the north, I guarantee, 'cause I live and breathe for freedom. Live and breathe, I live and breathe for freedom. I live and breathe, live and breathe, I live and breathe for freedom. I live and breathe for freedom. How's that? Oh! My album's coming out soon, and these are tracks you're hearing from it. I just turned 7 when the Perez family moved next door. They played these crazy records I had never heard before. Celia Cruz and Tito Puente, Colón, yeah. That's when I fell in love with that music. Felt the rhythm flow through my body and my soul. Smile like the Buddha, losing all my blues. The salsa and merengue on the radio. I taught in Spanish Harlem. Children there delighted me. Milk chocolate skin and almond eyes and curiosity. In the playground we danced to Cocoroco. That's when I fell in love with Latin music. Felt the rhythm flow through my body and my soul. Smile like the Buddha, losing all my blues. With salsa and merengue on the radio. When I feel tired to the bone, that Latin music gets me going and going, yeah. Oh. That's when I fell in love with Latin music. Felt the rhythm flow through my body and my soul. Smile like a Buddha, losing all my blues. With salsa and merengue on the radio. I'll always be in love with Latin music. Feel the rhythm flow through my body and my soul. Smile like a Buddha, losing all my blues. With salsa and merengue on the radio, on the radio. Let me show you Sheila one more time. Nope. Nope. There she is. Huh. Latin music. It's really true, you know, when I was a little kid, music really affected me a great deal. Hey, you, hold on. Thank you. Wait your turn. I saw colors, you know, like the F below middle C, it's very low, ba, whatever it is. I don't have absolute pitch. But that note was golden to me. And certain notes like E was green and D was a lovely yellow. And I never realized how exceptional that was, how special that was, because nobody told me. I was pretty much on my own as a kid, let's just put it that way. But after I got over being so hard on myself, I could enjoy all of this stuff, all the music and all the joy it brings to me and hopefully to other people. So that's what I'm working on. All right. I think I'm going to do one more song for you. And that's the one I just started to play. Let's see how it goes. Lord, in heaven above, send me someone to love and set my soul free. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. Wise, quirky, and kind, happy to find a dreamer like me. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. Someone whose touch is worth 1,000 words. Someone whose voice will be the sweetest sound I've ever heard. And then together we'll dance and water the plants and sometimes agree. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. Sheila Rodriguez. Someone whose smile will chase my blues away. Someone who laughs at the crazy games that people play. Then together we'll walk the dogs and we'll talk and then watch TV. That's all I want. 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 All I want. That's 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 all I want. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I want to thank you for being here and spending this time with me. I will be back next Sunday. And there were some things I planned this time I didn't get a chance to do, so I'll be taking some requests for next week, but also I'll be continuing some of this program. So thank you so much for being here, and I wish you a wonderful week. Be well, stay healthy, take care.